Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Brony Show, episode 537. I am your host, who is about to down about 8 ounces worth of liquor here. I am Circuit Main. Of course, I am joined by my wonderful group of panelists who are here to welcome the Brony community for this week. We are joined by C, also known as Crazy Matt Captain.
I exist, maybe. Who knows?
We're also joined by D, also known as DM21.
How are you guys doing? Better, hopefully better than I am.
We are also joined by Deathlight Productions.
Hi.
We are joined by T, also known as Toakoi.
Hi-oh!
We're also joined by Tech Stallion.
Please don't have the power out where you are.
And we're also joined by Suki of the Otaku Ascended.
I'm the best T.
You are.
You are, because you actually have a full name and not just a T. Of course, I figured out what was going on in regards to that. Apparently, Discord updated their privacies in regards to streamer mode, so that when I am streaming, if your settings haven't been set to show your full name, it will automatically truncate it for your privacy.
It also depends, because I've changed what my name looks like in your server.
Oh, well, I guess
if you set a nickname, it shows that.
Oh, okay then. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's why I'm seeing Suki, Tech, and Death without a problem, but everybody else is just initial.
Yeah, pretty much it's just if the only thing on screen is what you chose as your Discord name, then yeah, it's gonna abbreviate that on screen.
Right. But yeah, so just a bit of a heads up for anybody who may be on Discord and worried about streamers. It looks like they got a slightly different way of protecting you now, which is nice.
Okay, how do I... Oh, there it is, personal info. There we go.
Anyway, has been noted in the chat. We actually have a chat. To be specific, our IRC chat is now back up and functioning again, so... for those of you who didn't want to worry about dealing with Twitch or the YouTube chat, looks like IRC is still live for the time being. Now, normally we would start this part with talking about what we're going to be doing on the episode today. However, I feel like it would be prudent to jump into wub time here a little bit quicker. As I got kind of a bit of a dual story to tell. And I know that some interested parties will probably want to disrupt every time I take a sentence, so I just ask that you please let me finish getting most of the details of everything out in total before disruption, if you could please. So, I might as well go off on the big thing here, the big honcho, the not world-ending crises, but things are going to change, whether I like it or not. Though hopefully it will be for the better. So, I got a new job. Or I'm going to be having a new job here at the beginning of July. Of course, this means my teleworking time is going to be null and over. I'm not going to be teleworking anymore, unfortunately. However, it will be on-site over at a location. The good news is that I'm actually going to be paid more. In fact, more than I had in my specialist job. It's actually the most I've ever have been paid in my life to date. So it's it's a big deal. It's a pretty cool deal. So, the problem with that, though, is I don't know what the hours are yet. I haven't negotiated that, and I'm hoping to be doing that tomorrow. I thought it was going to be today, but today's a holiday in the U.S. here. So we're going to probably be talking a little bit about it tomorrow. But the problem is with the location I'm at, it's a 45-minute to hour-long commute. And depending on what my hours are, it will more than likely dip into the pre-show time for me, so I may not be able to be on pre-show as often or as right off the top as I normally would be. I don't imagine it's going to affect the main show. However, I did want to put on notice that things with me are going to be changing, and if worst case scenario, it may actually affect the main show as well. But that, of course, admittedly, I'm probably not. I am a little bit concerned about this, mostly because I've been at the same job thing for about 10 years, and I've been teleworking for 3. I'm having to go back out in public, and it's moving at a very rapid pace too. So it's kind of, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've developed some anxiety issues during the pandemic when I was just working at home all the time. And I know this will probably be a good thing altogether. Just, unfortunately, this whole weekend was kind of a crux problem. Just a multitude of issues kind of hit. I'm sure Suki will have something to add into this, so, but yeah, it started off with I finally got the bill for my repair of my for the carport that was destroyed back in February. It's about $35,000. And so far my insurance has only paid me about $11,000. Granted, they also have a amount set aside that I can request, that after which I'll have to do an investigation of the house. But essentially it kind of boils it down to everything it kind of adds up. It kind of goes to the exact same amount of the bill aside of $1,000, which is my deductible.
Yep.
So
wow. All I can say to that is your company does way more to that. Holy shit! All we do is we sit there and we're just like, all right, did you get the work done? All right, did you get a contract? Send me that.
Yeah, no, I mean, we got the work done. It has to go through my mortgage company too, though. So I'm basically bouncing between 3 different companies now, trying to figure out who's gonna pay for this, because otherwise I'm on the hook for, at this point, $25,000, and I don't like that.
Well, here's the good thing about that. If that's a reputable contractor, they know that this is going on, and they're not gonna they will let you breathe about this for a while.
I hope so. But
trust me, the only contractors I've ever had that have gotten pissy about the whole mortgage thing are people you probably shouldn't have hired in the first place.
Fair enough. Granted, they came out recommendations of the insurance company, so I'm going to assume they've already been through this rigmarole before.
Yeah.
But yeah, along with that though, just a lot of insanity going on, just little randomness. Apparently, my retaining wall on the side of my house is starting to lean. That's not good. It's leaning into the neighbor's area, so it's worse for them, but it's still not good for me. And finally, to top it all off, unfortunately, I couldn't enjoy my day off today because I had a few different meetings. I had to get stuff done, and then my roommate Haru locked his keys inside the car, so I had to go take a lift to go pick it up. Not a big problem. That's partly why I was late. Problem is when I was driving back home and driving to the parking lot, I get out of the car and I'm hearing because there was a rock in our gutter that I drove over as I was turning into the driveway.
Oh, damn. Yeah.
So
I mean, hopefully you got to play. I mean, hopefully it's one of those things you can put the spare on, and maybe it's repairable.
That's what I'm hoping. Unfortunately, I'm pretty much working for most of the day tomorrow, so Haru's probably gonna. Well, I'm gonna show Haru how to put on the spare, but yeah, they're gonna have to drive it over to a nearby tire place, who I'm hoping is reputable. and they can do a repair of it. I'm hoping so, because otherwise it's going to be a nice huge bill, which I have the money for. The problem is that was supposed to be my new computer money. So, yeah, now that's hanging in the balance of everything else, so I'm not in the happiest of moods. Which is even more disappointing, because I got a nice box of really big, delicious cookies from a crumble cookie place. And I can't even enjoy that. So, I'm not in a happy place. I am not in a happy place. I'm feeling better. I blame the cookie and the liquor, but I'm feeling better. So, long story short, I got a new job. I'm hoping it doesn't affect anything in regards to the show. In fact, I'm hoping because of the job, I could start putting some more funds into the show. But...
well, we'll have to see, because you're not working it yet.
I'm not. And I don't know what my hours are at the moment. So I do not know if it will affect things overall for the showtime or, worst case scenario. Which, honestly, is one of the things I've kind of worried about for the longest time. Because you never know with work when somebody decide that you need to work at this exact time and there's no way to get around it.
Yeah, I have to deal with that at work sometimes. They get surprised when they hear, hey, I'm working 50 hours. Wait, what?
Of course, it looks like
you didn't do this right.
Of course, it looks like Tech Stallion is trying to beat me out in the "oh woe was me" category. So let's go ahead and let everybody else get their what's up, Brony, going on here. Since now I've said my piece about future events for hopefully the Brony show, and hopefully nothing too major or drastic will happen regardless.
So, second, remember that storm Saturday?
Which one? The storm, the storm, or the storm?
The one that was on my end where I said, oh, look, torrential downpour and heavy winds. Oh, and the tornado sirens going off.
Nope, can't say I remember that one.
Ha! Yeah, I got off easy.
Apparently.
So, Tech, how bad was it in your area?
Oh, Circuit should show some of the pictures I put in, because
working on
right now, as of right now, I don't even know if I still have power or not. I got a notification the power may be on, but I really don't know at this point.
So you're
my
on
parents
data
don't have
right
power,
now.
and my sister does not have power.
Do you have the touch?
Yeah, that house you're seeing, it's not mine, but it's down the road from me. That tree just took out front-sided and possibly beyond the front porch into the front of the house.
You want to know the funniest thing related to this? My neighbor next door to me was trimming the trees just so one's safety, and that storm hit. So we were already having stuff down in case of something like that. So yay, neighbor.
And even on a Lake Keystone, an entire dock got loose and detached.
Well, it's got plenty of
The
boats
winds
there.
were that bad.
It's got plenty of boats there. I'm sure the dock will be fine.
You have to take the boats and get to the boats. See, you need to wrap that sucker up to get it on a boat to get them boats back. How do we do that when all of our boats are over there? I don't know, let's just swim to it.
No,
Yeah,
we
and
just
that
we gotta buy a boat.
Yeah, and that one, that's not me, but city north of mine. Their roof just collapsed in during the storm.
Oof. So I think I can see light through the
There was even
slats
a
there.
storage container that got uplifted.
Boy, yeah, we got some pretty bad winds going, but I don't think it could do anything like that. Yeesh.
Again, whenever the tornado sirens go off, you know it's serious. And yet I play
Some of the
Pokemon
winds
with my
even
friends.
almost... Oh, sorry. Some of the winds even almost got up to 100 miles an hour. In places.
Dare
Have
you
the
to go fly a kite.
tornadoes, been any worse other years, or has this been the worst since you've ever heard of it?
Oh, it's been bad some years. I think this year's just been... Tech, would you say about middle of the road?
Well, these weren't even tornadoes. This was just tornado-like winds.
Yep.
I'm just saying it
Ooh,
hasn't been worse than usual.
Well,
It's been about normal in my area, Tech.
Actually, it's been said we haven't had a power outage of this magnitude since the ice storm of 2007.
Oh, I remember that.
Well, that answers my question.
It's not too surprising if something's considered, but at least it wasn't something back in like the 1900s. We
There are
haven't
lines
in
to
recorded
get
history.
gas.
No, not the recorded history. Don't say not beyond recorded history. No.
And there were lines to get gas, and the quick trips in my area were pretty much raided for most of the food.
Yeah, that's not
that's bad.
panic shopping. That sounds about
And
right.
the lines at McDonald's are horrendous.
Well, everybody wants the Grimace shake. The only problem is he can only milk the Grimace so long.
And unfortunately, by now most of those are no longer in the stores because we ran out.
Here's a secret. It's just vanilla ice cream and blueberries.
Yes. Basically, if you want to taste it, go get a freaking blueberry yogurt.
Or a blueberry milkshake.
Yeah, just make
Not
a blueberry
appealing to
milkshake.
kids enough.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, anybody else have any other what's up, Brony going on here?
Well, my dog took me for a ride when I walked her earlier today. She almost got into a dog fight, and I ended up scraping my hand.
Oh.
Oh.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't play Arctic Phone tonight.
Oh, that's a pain. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll get better soon.
She felt bad afterwards when she sniffed and saw my injury on my hand, and she figured out why I wasn't too happy with her.
Well, here's the thing. She has to learn that she can't just go buck wild whenever you're attached to her, because she can hurt you.
She knows that. It's just it happened on our property. Like the dog was on our lawn doing its business, and she just went ape shit on it because hey, that's my property. What are you doing on it?
Yeah.
Also, afterwards, I actually slept the rest of my day away. No joke. I usually don't sleep my day away, but I must have been getting sick or something because I just couldn't stay awake.
Honestly, I think a lot of people have been getting sick right now. I think it's just the changing of the weather is really starting to hit people.
Summer heat sucks.
It does.
Lone Wolf, I have not played that game yet.
I've heard things, but I haven't checked it out. That's for a future circuit.
Wait, which one?
The Grimace Game Boy
Color game.
Oh,
yeah.
I've seen some stuff on it, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So,
It's
right in everybody's
in
day.
browser, but if you download it, you can put it on a cart and actually play it in a
Yeah,
Game
you can
Boy.
put it on you can put it on an actual Game Boy Color cart, or if you have an emulator, it does work there.
Okay, you know what? I'll give McDonald's props on that one. That takes some good doing. That takes actually some work. So props, absolute props.
To brighten everybody else's day, I got the radio finally working in my truck and as well as my sound system. But to make everybody else also feel like I should have some pity, I only slept for like 3 or 4 hours last night.
Nobody's winning. Does anybody have a win? Anybody?
Hey, that was a major win. The dash to my truck was torn apart for like almost 2 weeks.
You know what? That's a win.
I had
We
3
got it.
days off in a row. I count that as a win.
Okay, we got some
And-
wins. Okay.
I pulled out so much aftermarket wiring in the dash, like it has just filled up my the passenger side floor. It is insane.
All right. I think
There's
it's
still like 6 wires I need to pull out, but I got most of it.
I think I'm hearing hammer being lifted, so I think it's about our time to go ahead and move on. Oh no, never mind. Commander actually had a nice weekend. Nice. I'm glad Commander something had a good weekend. Maybe he'll be lenient with the cannon then. All right. So yeah, I think that shepherded things up a bit. Let's go ahead and move on then. So what's going on with the show today? I might as well go ahead and announce that now. Have I tried the new Steam UI? Yes, but it's also because of the reason we're going to be doing Crypto the Necrodancer. But that's not Brony related. It is if you put in the Crypto the Necropony mod in it.
I was going to ask because of that thing that we looked at 2 weeks ago.
We did. We looked at it a few weeks ago. I installed it. I only played it long enough to make sure that the timing is there. Because you actually have to program the timing right due to refresh rate and everything. It is a very big stickler about that.
Well, at the very least, it's a rhythm game that tries to make it so you can't miss a beat.
You literally can't. So yeah, it'll hurt you. So we are going to be checking that out. That's going to be awesome. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the news. So, everybody, who's ready for the news?
Let's boogie.
Alright. Well, let's start off with the best part of the news, of course, where it's going to talk about the conventions. First off, we have TruckCon coming up in 2.5 weeks. Admittedly, the joke I had was if I was able to get a new job by then, I might be able to go to TruckCon. Technically, I would have a new job, but it would be starting just as TruckCon is, so... Yeah, I'm still not going to be able to hit TruckCon, unfortunately. So
I know you really want to go because of friendship.
Yes. Friendship, and also to try to bid on a few items, too. But unfortunately, in this case... all I could do is give TruckCon a fond wave and hope that I'm able to attend next year if things go well. But yes, this is a pretty big TruckCon because it is going to signal the last time Traveling Pony Museum will be at a physical convention, and also auctioning off their entire museum. So it will, yeah. Again, if you are at all interested in getting some of the early Brony fandom memorabilia, that is a great way to do it. Of course, hopefully now you've already gotten your plane tickets, passes, and everything for TruckCon, or else it's going to be ludicrously expensive at this point. Though we do have Everfree Northwest coming up, I can confirm I am still planning on going, especially since several people are depending on me to go. So I'm going to make all efforts to ensure that happens.
Yeah, August is basically the month of conventions this year.
Not really. It's always...
it is.
I mean, what else is going on then?
Rave of the Bells and Ponies Online at the end of the month.
Fair enough on the online part. Thought you were talking more physical conventions.
No, that's suicide. Trust me.
Nope. Let's see, physical convention. Are they still going to be around online? TruckCon, I think TruckCon might have an online presence. I don't know how much of one, but they may. Well, the Rave of the Bells is definitely online. It's an online concert, and Ponies Online, it pretty much says it in the name. It's an online convention.
Yep.
Granted, it's at the end of August, but still.
Yeah. Well, also, you might be talking like the Traveling Pony Museum.
I don't know. I don't know how much of TruckCon is going to be online, if any of it's going to be online. But if it is, we will make announcements and postings as we can.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, let's go ahead and move right on. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and say we are not a political show in any way. So this is we're just noting this because it is kind of awkwardly noteworthy. But yeah, apparently Elon Musk has posted ponies. Why not?
Oh well.
Try to appeal to that Brony fandom.
Yeah.
He's just trying to be memeish. He's trying to be a mean lord. Ignore him.
Yeah. Also, real quick, Circuit, Discord.
Yeah. Oh, yes, thank you.
Nah, it's fine.
No, remember Discord, you'd think a program called Discord would work every once in a while, but it never works. I botched that. I tried and I botched.
Yes, you did, but you are awesome.
Right. Alright, so, yep. So, yeah, baby don't hurt me no more. Honestly, I love this GIF, though. It just reminds me... It just reminds me of that stupid Night of the Roxbury skit, and you have Jim Carrey in the back just doing the head bobbing. It's just peak 2010s meme culture there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I see the sarcasm. Good job.
No, we're just gonna go ahead and say that it was posted. We're not gonna mention anything else. It's not our place to say here. Other avenues, yeah, I'll go nuts, but not here. Of course, a reminder: we do have pony history for the entire week that we are copying off of Equestria Daily. But yeah, a lot of fun history, including inflatable ponies, just random bits of trivia, video postings, and just crazy things that have happened in the history. it may be worth checking out, especially if you want to see about reviving something that may have existed at some point, like giant inflatable pony plushies. Bring back the giant inflatable pony plushies. We should. I don't know. I don't know why we don't have those in more conventions. It's like wacky waving inflatable giant pony plushies. We need something.
Mainly
because getting the material and the right sizing, it's expensive.
Yep.
Well, not if they're inflatable, then it's just.
No, it is.
No.
Getting that vinyl in the right shape so that it actually holds together properly. I've seen some folks that are trying to order some. It's a hassle.
Fair enough. All right, and let's go on to My Little Pony: The Role-Playing Game, which is
this is a game that keeps being talked about but not coming out yet.
Actually, I was about to mention that. That I did receive an email recently that my copy of the book RPG will be coming in the next few weeks. Nice. I have the deluxe version. So soon I will actually be able to talk about this a little bit more than just the random images that Equestria Dailies puts up. Of course, in this case, they reveal 2 more pages. First one being the Spirit of Magic.
I wonder what that could be.
But yes, I don't know if it ties into just unicorns or maybe it also involves it does have Zakora in here in regards to magic ponies. So I think, the Spirit of Magic might not necessarily mean just like unicorns. It's just anybody that is more into the magical scene of things. So, yep, fun little thing there. Along with that, I believe we have a follow-up page on... Nope, this is way further ahead. Page talking about healing, damaging objects and items, magic in combat. So, yes, everybody, you can throw a healing potion at a door and it'll magically repair itself. So you can throw it at somebody else.
Wait. Oh, that's a clever idea I just came up with.
That scares me. We're going to go ahead and move on before
he say no.
Yeah, the GM can't say no. But a GM would say, a good GM would figure out how to make it work and then maybe make it backfire.
Well, here's the thing. It would be, okay, we break the door, throw the potion at the door, door's healed, and we have gotten quickly and securely.
Chaos Sakai, is this meant to be more complex than Tales of Equestria? I do not think so. I think it's supposed to be on equal terms in that way. Because Tales of Equestria...
Different rolling system.
Different rolling system, but I think the core concepts are going to be about the same, as in you're not going to have to worry about doing anything complex and completely crazy. So yeah, don't worry about it being like D&D 3.5. If you know what I'm referring to. Or D&D 2. Or 4.
Nah, you just hurt yourself.
D&D 1.
No, D&D 1 was surprisingly easy, all things considered.
You just
threw
things at
D&D
the meat grinder.
D&D the first. Lupin the first. No, let's move on.
What is the most useful
I
tool?
say that because remember, the whole reason we are now getting a lot of different role-playing systems is because of Wizards of the Coast trying to do D&D 1.
Oh, that! No!
Yeah.
No, we don't talk about that. That doesn't exist anymore because they tried and they failed, and we're happy for it. We're going to move on. So, merch! Who's ready for merch talk?
Let's boogie.
Alright. Here's a bunch of pony merch that showed up at Toys R Us in Canada. Who expected us to say that?
If you're from Canada, quite normal.
Yes, but in this case, the Make Your Mark collection has showed up in Toys R Us in Canada. Hail Canada! They have poutine and apparently Toys R Us still. Damn it. Oh well, good for them. Honestly, good for them. Canada deserves good things.
Queen and Oval looks like a little bit like Rarity with her name like that.
Oh my gosh, he kind of does.
Queen Haven is what you think.
Queen Haven.
But yes, here's an interesting smattering of characters. You have Sunny Star Scout, Misty Bright Dawn, Jazz Hooves, Queen Haven, and Princess Petals. Prince Petals. Oh great, I just made a 63, didn't I? But yeah, no, it's a fun little smattering of different characters because you got a couple. Well, yeah, you got a couple of main characters, a couple of side characters, just all mixed up.
You know, Cole is going to want this with Jazz Hoops alone.
The only problem is this is amazing, but the only problem is Jazz Hoops has ears. This is not correct. This is the same as Pink Leslie all over again. Jazz Hoops does not have ears.
You are not gonna let that die, are you?
Never. It's our quirk now. This is our butt streamers. We finally have our butt streamers, and we're not gonna let it go.
Let it go.
She has
Let it
ears.
go.
You just have to style the mane properly so that you can't see them.
Yep.
I find that fun. Okay, actually, here's
Although
the
the image on the back there is wrong.
Which one? Wait.
The back of the box.
Her ears.
Back of the box and the front of the box, bottom corner. You see her ears.
Oh, fair enough. You got me there. Actually, hold on. I want to look at this a little bit closer. Okay, no. For some reason, I thought she looked colored. You know, not like a CG image that just got put on there. She just actually looked like she was painted on for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I'm delusional.
We're all a little bit mad in this house.
I think they're from different scenes and they're cut together, and that's what you're noticing.
Maybe that's it. Though I gotta admit, another fun joke just to throw it out there before we move on. What we got Jazz Hooves, we have Pit Pedals. Are we gonna see the third guy, or is that never happening? Because he's a guy.
We'll get the third guy when we also get the bongos and the poet.
Got it. Never. All right, let's go ahead and.
No, we'll just get a whole background with those three as well as the two guards.
So, who wants to buy something that is probably okay, yeah, it's about $49, so it's not prohibitively expensive, but definitely up there. Who wants to buy something that's a little bit up there and expensive and will probably be a collector's item that you're gonna have to fight hundreds of people for?
I'm pretty good at
Well, let's go ahead and get wet your taste buds. The custom illustrated Monopoly game board for Hasbro's 100th anniversary. But yes,
Pink horse.
Pink horse, pink horse, pink horse, he's pink. Okay, we made that joke forever. So the big Monopoly board to celebrate all of Hasbro and their business acquisitions. You know, let's face it.
That's what it is. Come on.
Yeah. Has been announced that is going to be making a grand debut physical appearance. This, of course, you can see it has...
Oh, God, Peppa Pig.
Yeah, it does have Peppa Pig. But yeah, we got Peppa Pig, Pinkie Pie, Tonka Truck.
A Nerf ball.
That's what that is! Oh my god, it was driving me crazy. Play-Doh Cup, Mr. Potato Head, and of course the Magic Insignia. Not even a character, just the insignia.
Planeswalker symbol.
Planeswalker. Well, somebody knows
Remember,
magic.
Your enemies, you hand them the Play-Doh or the pig. They
And
don't
of
get
course-
any other.
Is that's Bumblebee's head, not Optimus. That's an odd choice.
Really? I thought that was Optimus.
No, the little bumps on the side.
Anyway, here are the details that we have at the moment. Of course, we have the yada 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 being celebrated. This is going to be celebrated. You know what? Let's face it. Yeah, it is probably the case. At $49, debuting at the Las Vegas Licensing Expo. They have an expo for that?
Yes.
Last week.
Also,
And if you want to...
The reason that they have Bumblebee over Optimus, get a pill character.
We're just gonna go. Yeah, you can actually pre-order it right now. So yeah, you don't have to necessarily fight people to grab it, but you can pre-order it at the exact moment here. And yep, let's give this a good old looky-loo. Let's give it a better looky-loo. That thing is annoying. So yep, $49. You get the tin. You get a nice little Monopoly board here of all of Hasbro's hits, I think.
Okay, so let's stop and look.
Well, we'll do a quick look. Got everything from Furby and For Real and Easy Bake. You know what? They almost had a triple combo there. I don't know what they would have put in that third one, but they almost had the third combo. Well, here's my question. Why do they have Furby there instead of down here in Baltic? Baby Alive sucks, but Little's Pet Shop does not deserve that.
No, they do not.
But, well, and they failed again with the I think it's pink there, because PJ Masks and Power Rangers TV shows. Why is there now Scrabble?
Yeah. Why that? At least they got the Power Rangers in there, but oh god, it also reminds me of those really old board game Power Rangers where it looks like somebody just basically did it really quickly in some sort of clip art thing.
No. Yeah, that looks like a motorcycle helmet than the Pink Ranger helmet.
Got it.
May I also do this? It also plays into a Power Ranger meme. Too much peak energy, it's dangerous.
Close enough. Of course,
okay.
At least
I found the ponies.
Yeah, ponies are in the, they're not where I wanted them to be, but I will admit I probably have a bias there. But they're not in a bad place. I mean, the yellows are usually pretty wanted.
It's the hardest place to land on in game.
Yep.
Also, I love that the Space Knights over there. The metal guy next to...
No, I figured. Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Rob, the space robot.
But yeah, no, they really got a touching of...
Yeah, that's what his name was. Rob.
They really got a touch of a lot of their history in here. I think that's Polly Pocket right there.
Magic of the Gathering.
Super Soaker and Light Bright are your utilities.
You know what? That works. That actually works. I can't argue that. Here's what I'm wondering. I mean, Monopoly. I should have figured that they would have the Monopoly Man as
a Monopoly Man
boardwalk.
on the little board is with
he's also one of the most expensive ones.
But does Dungeons and Dragons qualify as the park place?
Yes.
Honestly, it probably does. Really. I mean,
brands for a while, and then I think.
Well, the only one that would contend would probably be Magic the Gathering, but I think...
Look at the middle. Look at the middle for a moment.
Yeah, those two are...
I am not looking in the middle.
Peppa Pig should not be there in green.
No.
No, if any, Peppa Pig should be like down, not in the like Littlest Pet Shop.
She's
and
only
Baby
there
Alive.
because she made him a lot of money.
Of course she did, but she should be where Potato Head is, or the Lincoln Logs.
It's kind of these. I don't even know what half of these things are.
I recognize a lot of these, which is what I don't know what that says about me, and it's even more disturbing when you think about all of these are Hasbro properties. They are literally telling you everything that they own, and it's kind of scary when you think about it. Oh my god, you have the entirety of Parker Brothers right there.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the character on free parking?
Free parking, huh?
Where's... Oh, wait, I remember. It's over here. What is that? By the way, we're hearing somebody's background.
That looks like Trivia Pursuit.
Kinda does.
That or, you know, I know they don't own Hot Wheels, but, you know, they have a Matchbox. Do they have Matchbox?
Is it Hot Wheels or Matchbox?
The Trivial Pursuit is at Go. At free parking, there's that weird little robot guy in front of some cars.
I feel like I've seen that, but I don't know where.
So
well.
Weirdness.
Oh well. Okay, here's another atrocity. Actually, here's the $100 and here's the $500 bill. Because they got Peppa Pig as a 5.
Furby has 20. Planeswalker as 5.
Why do they keep having Furby everywhere? I guess maybe it did sell well, but it still sucks. Who likes Furby? Okay, yeah, that is Bumblebee. That is definitely not Optimus. All right, anyway, so yeah, that's coming out. If you want to spend your money on it, it's there. Let's go ahead and move on. So another thing to spend money on: the comics. And a 2-page preview of issue 14 with the Molted Pony has popped up. So, of course, this is dealing with Izzy's protege, who she is taught all the ways of crafting.
But can she mine?
No. She's never learned to mine at night. But yeah, it's probably gonna be a nice little feel-good story. I don't know how much clout the character is going to get, but I'm hoping it at least gets a little bit more attention because, you know, she is a cutie. Got the little molting thing.
What a cute little bean.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see how the community goes and involved with the pony here. But it's nice.
I would say go for it because that is an awesome design and it allows more creativity.
She is so adorable, and I love the dreadlocks.
Next little pony coming together, the comic issue of Bridal Woodstock, which is set to come out at the end of this month. In fact, so you saw the special. Now prepare for the comic series, with Izzy looking really high in those glasses.
It's bridal stock. Do you really expect it not to be high?
Well, she's already saying pieces, loves, and friendship. So yeah, she is high as balls.
There's not a day that goes by that I did not wish.
And of course, we get the awesome little spread out image there with the. You know, seeing how the glasses look, it does not help that she still looks completely psychotic in this.
It's great.
Why not high and psychotic?
I don't know.
Psychotically high.
Psychronic.
There you go. That's a better one.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, this is one of those comics I'm gonna check it out as soon as I remember to pick mine up and then remember to read it. There's a lot I gotta do. But it looks. Actually, there's one thing that's bugging me. Does it look like somebody just literally typed on that sign there in like a computer program?
Well, it could be magic.
That's not magic. That is somebody that just feels lazy. I don't know. Maybe I'm losing it. You know, we're gonna go ahead and move on.
Did you ever have it to begin with?
No. Anyway, we're moving on still. So, we're going to put up a spoiler tag a little bit here. Because this might be spoiler-ish about the future. Because guess what? My Little Pony has a future still. Who saw that coming?
I can see the future.
So in this case, recently there was a big event. I think it might have actually been that whole licensing event that was going on that we talked about a moment ago with the Monopoly board game.
A franchise overview.
Yep. Franchise overview. So first off, they did announce a few different things that are going to be might be coming out. Of course, they revealed marketing slides, which posed the Secrets of Starlight, My Little Pony series, a season 2 of Tell Your Tale, and of course, summer Make Your Mark episodes. Of course, we do what is real, what is happening, what is actually going on. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, look, a new vinyl album. That's cool.
I don't know what's going on, but somehow, some way, I hear the Glimmer Gang start to rise up again.
All right, so here's what we know so far. They apparently have 6 more episodes of Make Your Mark that's going to be coming out between September and October with a new Make Your Mark special called Secrets of Starlight. That'll be at the end of November. Oh, never mind. It's not just a special. It's a special and 3 episodes. That is apparently after season 5. So yeah, there's a whole lot coming out at the end of the month. Year.
We could so seasons 5 or 6 might be the last of this generation.
Not likely, because
possibly, not for sure.
Yeah, but the reason I say not likely is they also have announced that Tell Your Tale is it looks to be continuing on into 2024 with 328 minutes of new content. Specifically March, August, October, and November, and happening on Netflix and YouTube. And when we say Tell Your Tale and new content, apparently we're not just talking the 5-minute shorts anymore. Apparently there also are possibly slating for full-on 22-minute episodes based in the Tell Your Tale design.
Probably because of how popular the Tell Your Tale series has been on YouTube.
Yeah, in the other link, it is speculated 48 5-minute episodes and
Yep.
4 22-minute episodes.
Yep. Which, in all honesty, this does not surprise me because I mean, as much as I've enjoyed how much they've improved on Make Your Mark, I just really like the stylized version of Tell Your Tale and how quirky and fun it can make everything.
A lot of the fandom was probably a fan more of the 2D animation than the CGI animation. I'm just guessing.
And that might be it, but I also think it's just a good denotation that cartoons deserve to have 2D iterations and not just be 3D mock-ups. You know that a lot of animation.
There's nothing wrong with 3D animation shows, but the start of the 3D animation was not as good as it is right now.
Well, there's that, and also some things just work better in 2D, and Cartoon Magical Ponies just work better in 2D.
Well,
it worked
with any show you do have,
Hmm.
with any show you do have a little bit of stepping stones and stumbling near the beginning, and you get better over time.
True. Very true.
We had the same thing with Generation 4.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yes.
But compared to how that happened between Generation 5 and Generation 4 is a bit different, though. But
well, with Generation 4, because it was a 2D medium, it was all, here's a split second frame that's gone away. Whereas as the 3D elements, you notice the stutteriness of the movements more.
Yeah.
You don't get that much in the 2D animation.
3D has its place and it's good. I'm not gonna deny the goodness of 3D, but I am excited to see what they do with the full 22 minutes of Tell Your Tale. I do feel with Synchry though that the animators working hard on Make Your Mark. They still got a lot that is coming out, so Make Your Mark isn't vanishing. It just looks like they're expanding on Tell Your Tale as well, which is, it just means more pony for all of us. Let's face it.
Yeah, we have no confirmation of more Make Your Mark at this point beyond this year, but I have hopes that we're going to get something. Because they have the models, they're going to try and capitalize on them.
Yep. It's not like you can't make any environments or anything look 3D in a 2D animation show. Just look at Friendship is Magic in the later seasons.
But yeah, I mean, we still got Chapter 5 and 6, and if those do really well, they may end up keeping Make Your Mark going as well, especially Secrets of Starlight, which all of the fandom is going to be losing their mind on if it's related to G4 or if it just happens to be a naming convention that ties in.
Hopefully it's a naming convention, because Starlight being alive still after all this time is a 2-0.
Oh, I don't doubt that she's alive. I doubt that she is alive. But she is studious, and unlike Twilight, would have contingencies.
I think it just might be a wording convention because Starlight just sounds magical in general.
Well, you forget Starlight's more, let's say, trigger happy on the magic solutions than Twilight is, even compared to her.
Secrets of Starlight. Yeah, I'm the one that brought Opaline over. I thought Twilight could use some help. Apparently, it just pissed her off. Yeah, my bad. My bad. Anyway, speaking of which, also keeping slightly in the spoilerish territory, but it's not gonna expose too much of anything. Tell Your Tale 54 has released, it does kind of a little bit of a catch up as well as joking around with the final episode of the recent Make Your Mark series. And yes, it is spoilerish.
Yeah,
of course.
I assume you've watched the entire Make Your Mark thing on Netflix before putting it on YouTube.
No! I did not. So I can tell you with absolute confidence, it's spoilerish.
Yes.
It's still fun. It's still fun, but I really highly...
It is so much fun. I've seen it.
I do recommend checking out Making Your Mark before seeing this Tell Your Tale episode. But at the same time, it is worth a check out too, because they just have fun with the whole ending of what happened with this.
I would have liked it if they held off for a week or more or so that people would have time to watch Make Your Mark before this dropped.
Technically, they did. It's just unfortunate. Yeah, but we are going to hold off a week. That's why we're not going to be talking about this week. We are giving everybody one more week to catch up on Make Your Mark before we go back into Tell Your Tale talking. So, there you go. There's your warning. And also something to look forward to. And finally, let's talk about bears. Or the bears. But to be specific, bears. New Equestria War mod has a huge update release. Equestria War, of course, being the great war simulator tied into... Somebody help me. I forgot what it was.
Hearts of Iron.
Thank you. Hearts of Iron 4. Which had a very expansive and very well-received mod of, well, basically equestrian ponies. And now they have bears.
So that's what that load was the other day.
If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. If it's white, good night.
It's white. Good night. But they are basically polar bears. In fact, they are polar bears.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was just more than polar bears.
It might be more than polar bears, but it says polar bear community, so it's very... And it looks like it's snow environment, so it very strongly hints at it. But yeah, I am very surprised at how far they're going with this mod, and I am very amazed.
Oh, they actually updated the north?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sir,
I wonder if that means
fighting
did
the
a couple
polar bears.
of other... I need to look at the patch notes.
The polar bears are always in the mod, so Grizzly, how polarizing and pandering this is. Wait, what? Oh, damn you!
It took a moment for it to hit you there, didn't
it did.
I'm very proud of you. I like
that. Congratulations, Chaos. You swung in your hip.
I think you got a whole.
God damn it! I was muted.
That is your fault, sir.
No, I know, but still. Anyway, Circuit, I have to remind you that people are going to pun on anything that you do. You're just going to have to grin and bear it.
Too bad you didn't get the memo about the bare necessities.
Don't worry. We can just sit in the sun and have a good time.
What? No. What? We're gonna move on.
Sun bear, you silly man! Sun bear!
Nobody was thinking sun. Oh my world! We're gonna move on because I don't know if I can handle this now. But yeah, we're just moving on. Check it out. We might talk about the mod as well as the entire mod in general on the show at some point. Granted, it'll probably be the entire.
And a CMC that are very into that.
So Circuit, you're saying you can barely take it?
I can. Unbelievable.
It's
It's just getting grisly. I think we should move on.
Hey,
So let it go and hibernate.
I got a bunch of freaking panelists here that are driving me crazy. I don't have enough liquor for this. There's not enough liquor for this.
Normally the robot's the only one driving the bay.
Aha, there's the change log.
You know what, Commander or something? No, I'm not going to get Hearts of Iron 4. I already have it. Actually, I think I already do have it. I'm gonna double check. I gotta load up Steam anyway for the next segment to come up. So
new military leaders and new country leaders for some places.
Second, you do not know the gate you have open, Commander, if you will.
No, what? No, what gate?
I have no clue.
There's a Yeti. That's all you're getting.
Yeah.
Make sure to turn them into confetti.
Choo-choo peanut butter. Anyway, moving on. So, anyway, let's go ahead and get into the, let's see. Actually, hold on. Double checking here. Why are some people embarrassed? You know what? I don't want to ask. Yeah, I got Hearts of Iron 4. Apparently, I don't have any expansions, though, but I do have the main game. So, now we got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and move on.
The dragon has spoken.
Oh, vaguely.
Yeah, I'm aware. I already got a month. I already have the last month and a half set aside for Tears of the Kingdom, though. But anyway, we're gonna move on from that. Oof. I keep moving on from things, but I don't know where I'm going. All right, here we go. Content creation challenge of the week. So, starting off with the challenge of the week, of course, our challenge of the week was to do one of the artist training ground prompts, or some of them. But we also had the protest initiative challenge.
It was the same as that one.
And of course, I have been working really, really hard to try to keep up with the prompts every single day. And just to save ourselves some insanity here, of course, I'm just going to cherry pick some of the ones here that I have made. Starting off with... honestly, I do kind of like this Fluttershy just because I really put a lot of emotion and effort behind it. Granted, I also realized that I scuffed a few things, but I was also in a rush to get it done in time.
Energetic.
Yep. Nice and energetic. Along with that, I do also have I have this one with Button Nash, whose save file has become corrupted.
Oof.
The funny thing is, some people commented, "Well, that's why you cloud save," and I'm just trying really hard not to point out that he's playing a really old school Nintendo. If you look down there, granted with a pony controller, there was no cloud saving on that. You lost your save; it was gone.
That's where you pat them on the head and say, "You'll understand if you're older."
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, all you young pieces of shit. Guess what? Guess what? We learned to save every 30 fucking seconds for a reason.
Yes, we
even
did.
Even in the cloud save world, if the game has given us a save feature in the menu, we are using it.
Yes.
And
After
often.
any battle, or
Screw it. After every item you pick up.
Yeah, pretty much.
After every battle, every item, or after you get into a new zone, instant save.
Well, okay. Well, it depends on it. Yeah, after every battle, if you're an RPG gamer, old school RPG gamer, after every item, or actually no, after every step you take, if you're a Sierra gamer.
Oh yeah. And you also made it more convoluted. Save like one step before the last step of the final save.
Yep.
Yeah, before you know it, your text that you're allowed to have runs out of space.
Yeah. Worst part about Sierra games, even if you did that, you might have ended up running out of space somewhere about 5 days late before, and that's when you just didn't wave to this one guy and you've been walking dead for the entire week.
And you have to go back over and start resaving.
No, you can't even do that. You still have to start over from the beginning because you already overwrote your save and didn't realize it.
Oh yeah, where you do that by accident.
You guys want to know real
the old ones.
And of course, just for the fun, Senior Butterscotch the Second, or how is he?
Robo form.
No, just more like a go-kart kind of situation. Tears of the Kingdom joke.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, those are. What are the few that you want me to throw out there of yours, Toa?
Yak Cole and Kieran and Feather. Simply because
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Every time there's a species swap, Cole is a yak.
Why? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and move on.
And as much as I would love to do the two I just did because of life, I would go with the next day, when it's basically the silver lining one. Because I am proud at how I can do landscapes and whatnot.
I'm not gonna lie, Toa does have some amazing landscapes.
Mm-hmm. Although I can't do water very well if I'm just looking straight down. You can see that in the prompt for yesterday for an activity.
Is that the third one you want to show off?
Yep.
It's not so bad, all things considered. At least you're not sticking your feet out.
Nope, I'm on a floaty, and everything that's not shown is in the water, just drifting. Although the last one I did, I intentionally did a dragon and a lesbian pony.
I am more surprised that you're on a floaty and is floating.
He's on a. Oh my God. Okay, forgive me. He's
Oh
on
my
a
God.
float. He's on a float. Everybody look at him because he's sailing on a float. Take a good hard look at the. Okay.
You know the most impressive thing about this is the dark blue and the brown are actually a layer underneath everything, and it works so well.
All right. Also, really quick, before we do Chaos Sakai's video for the week, we do have to do his characters, which unfortunately he has made us all into NFTs.
Yep.
I did not condone this. I better be getting at least 90% of the proceeds.
There's no proceeds. They're
I want
NFTs.
99.9%.
They're NFTs. You're not getting anything. Nobody's gonna buy these things.
Give me at least $1.
Okay.
That's all
Okay, there we go. But yeah, everybody, we're all NFTs now. And in
Well,
fact,
somehow avoided that fate.
unfortunately, you've only avoided it for now because unfortunately he started to expand his roster. Now we have
Winchester would have been our other fighter if vaguely didn't hop in.
so yeah, Winchester is the next one. Of course, a nice little cowboy motif, and yes, he's even got the pistol gun, sword, and a shotgun on the back.
The gun blade.
And even he got an NFT. We're all NFTs, everybody. Yeah, I know.
I know it's
Yeah.
sad.
Anyway, at least we'll be better than most NFTs. We're giving ours away for free.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway,
Copy and paste, boys.
Don't worry,
Copy and
if you look
paste.
at mine, it's an NFT of an NFT.
Yes.
wait, what? Really?
Look at
Look at
CMC's.
Oh, I guess it. Yeah, it does kind of look like that, doesn't it?
This is the fact that CMC's is the only physical one,
Not necessarily per se.
but
It looks
it
like a-
exists outside of this.
Actually, is that a digital hand or a real hand? It's really hard to tell.
I know, it's so good.
The answer is yes.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Anyway, speaking of which, who's ready to see the match between?
It's not meant to be NFTs, just trading cards.
I know. I'm just making a joke, Kazakai. I know they're not NFTs, but I couldn't resist the joke. So now the next little battle that is coming up to finish off the semifinals, Suki and Toakoi.
I have a feeling I'm gonna lose.
Boy, you just take the fun right out of it, don't you?
Oh, I might still win. We don't know.
Why am I so bad like this? I honestly don't know. I try and maybe it's because I keep trying. I should just let things flow. But last time
I'll let him go.
last time I did that, it didn't end well.
All right, let's see what
I don't
Suki
have
and
good
I
flow.
can pull.
Okay.
That's a way to enter.
Fine, I'll fight.
Tsukimitsu. Alright.
Oh, going heavy on that.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, Suki, you! Oh! Ow.
Ah, yes!
Counter.
Okay, you know what? That was, just the back kick to the head was worth that.
Yeah, just the
Oh!
disrespect that he did that.
Yeah.
Oh! Ow! Will it happen again?
Oh.
Somehow I'm winning!
We're as surprised as you are. Usually it's the heavy weapons that don't do well.
Am I the one that breaks convention?
Oh, you're about to be broken.
Oh, no!
I think so.
That is what-
Oh! Oh, yeah, you ripped at his soul.
What an upset.
Oh!
Oh, what he did is he ripped out his battery.
Oh, even I like that more. It just ripped out his battery.
Oh, I'm very aggressive.
You're definitely aggressive, but
Oh!
Is,
Oh!
I forget. Is Toa based off of Siegfried or Nightmare?
Siegfried. It's definitely Siegfried. Nightmare is just.
Perfect!
Oh.
I am the perfect one!
What the fuck was at the bottom of the shoes? Look at the bottom of the shoes.
Paw prints.
Oh, they are paw prints.
What the fuck? Wait, I just noticed I have a cattail.
Oh yeah, he did kind of dress. Why did he dress you up in furry
He went
stuff?
otaku.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is
Wow.
what the hell is going on?
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, so apparently the AI finally figured out how to use heavy weapons.
Oh yeah,
guess
great
so.
timing.
Oh, hold on.
Oh.
I think my soul actually went into this one.
Maybe the soul
Oh,
was
you copied my
tainted.
data.
The soul was tainted and it's destroyed you.
Of course, if the
Does
weapon
Suki
style
have a
is
charged weapon? Is that
Yeah.
what's making the AI break?
that could be it because he seems to be trying to.
I don't know.
him.
I haven't played Soul Calibur since like 3, so
No,
yeah,
Yoshimitsu isn't a charge
Sushi's
weapon.
being
He's an
serious.
eccentric fighting style though. He's basically
serious.
I think this is our
Oh.
first fifth-er. I think this is the first time we've ever gotten to a 5th round.
Yeah, and I think something was going on with the charge, but it didn't capitalize.
Oh, here we go.
Toe is
Oh!
mostly
No!
related to a final boss.
Slice
Right?
Oh.
and dice, baby!
We
That
just-
doesn't do a lot of.
That like does
damage.
nothing. What? Okay.
Were you just laying on the ground that whole time? Whoa!
Oh,
No!
yeah.
Oh, dang it!
Mathematics.
Oh, that would have been so funny. That would have been so
Oh.
funny.
Like he pulls off the
Right
huge
off
move, then I
the
just
head.
ring him out.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh yeah. Oh.
Oh!
Oh wow!
Wow. This is actually kind of intense.
Oh!
No! No!
Yeah!
No!
I thought I would lose!
Oh.
You went for
We all
gold.
wanted you to lose.
Seriously, why is it this round that the AI finally figured out how to use heavy weapons?
I don't know
I got
either.
one question.
That was
maybe it
tough.
favors Siegfried spoof set over the other heavy hitters.
I think the
My big question is that because you guys were trying to figure out his Nightmare or whatnot? Nightmare is the final boss, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
normally.
Wait,
Was that crickets? Oh my god, he played crickets at the end. I
So-
love that.
Could be part of it is the final boss is supposed to be challenging, and so they could have paid special attention, try to get these movesets correct too.
In a huge upset. Huge upset is right. We are so upset.
Wait, then why was he seated higher than me?
No, that was the number is that he did.
It was
so...
a random
yeah.
seating.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so yeah, just
So next time we get to see
me and you.
who reigns supreme.
Who is the true master of the seas?
Why would I be the master? Oh, I see.
You see it now?
I see.
Don't worry, I'll make sure the site is on fire.
Oh boy. Wow, he is going to take us all down in flames.
Also, during all this, the spoiler tag has been up.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's a spoiler. We don't get what we wanted.
Hey, I was ready to admit defeat, and then my boy came out and went, "Don't worry, I got this."
I don't know why he had this. Nobody knows why he had this. You literally you've raised our hopes and dashed him quite expertly, good sir. Bravo.
Well, I was going off of the fact that other people with heavy weapons got booted out, so it's like...
Heavier moveset.
Anyway, so me and CMC will be the next one next week. Then after that, looks like Vaguely Creepy and Toa will be bringing it up. And then
Bird versus robot.
But yeah, it's Bird versus Robot. Vaguely, you got a lot to live up to. Suki was supposed to win. He even ripped out his soul, and it wasn't enough.
You know what that made?
He
You
had
know,
extra batteries.
sorry, somebody said Bird versus Robot, and it made me think of that stupid song that went around online for a while, that Monkey versus Robot.
Oh yeah, Monkey versus Robot.
But
Alright, so thank you so much to Kazakai for giving us yet another crazy, insane match. Got cast gun.
Our little
I like that. Gun
foes.
works. And with that, we just want to give everybody a reminder. Next week's challenge is pretty much second verse, same as the first. Artist Training Ground. So, you know, we encourage people to try the training ground prompts. Even if you have no artistic skills whatsoever, just give it a go and, you know, see how you feel about it. You might be surprised what you can do. But we also have a protest initiative challenge.
Which I believe Cole said before he took off yesterday, was was just CMC. Didn't he just say do it again? Same thing.
Yeah, continue with the artist training grounds. Have fun with it.
Yep.
Yep.
So everybody, you just follow the Equestria Daily Artist Training Ground prompts. Pick one you like and go for it. That's all you need to do. We believe in you. But really quick, also, we believe enough. But really quickly, we do also have 2 PMVs that we could not play because unfortunately they got hit by a nice little copyright, so we are avoiding them to protect ourselves. But they are fun little memes all the way from across the seas with Baby Girl and Villain. So if you want to check them out, see some fun little arting done with them, you know, it's definitely worth a go.